morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Everyday Growth Advisors live stream. I hope you're having a great morning. Great stuff happening this week. We have a very short week. Also, remember that today is the last live stream of this week as we come back next week with the new ticker. So actually, today is the day that you vote for a new ticker. I hope that you guys all are ready for next week. Of course, big things coming. Today I will be, kind of making another small little announcement, I guess. And so maybe you guys would be interested in seeing that. Gonna be, kind of this, giving you guys another look into what is about to come. So it's about to be interesting. Big things are coming in exactly what? You guys know the date, right? What, 7, 8, 9, 9 more days, right? 9 more days till, huge announcements. And we're working up to it slowly. So I hope that you guys are ready for this as much as I am. Snipe list has been updated. It is a little short today because the market is a little choppy. The official stance today is bearish. But as I said, you know, the reason why we chose these specifically is because they have the ability to really give a good risk to reward ratio if we see downside. So we have added only CRM as the upside play. What is going on today? CRM with the upside play, and everything else is to the downside. So yeah, that's our kind of thing. I'm gonna go through the snipe list in a second. If you want access to the snipe list, it's the link in the chat. I've pinned it, so click on it and you'll get access to this list along with everything else. GE intrinsic valuation has been done, which I'll share with you guys in a second. So today's date is gonna be 23. And I will tell you guys what the intrinsic valuation is in a second. Okay, so welcome into the stream. Let's have a look at the news as usual. Remember, we don't look at the news for anything else but entertainment purpose. How China lost patience to Jack Ma. It's a billionaire. This guy kind of has been pushing the envelope a little bit. U.S. futures climb, but Euro stocks, dollar dips. Remember that today we have important. Okay. Initial claims here a little better than expected. Okay, continuous jobless claims also better than expected. Ooh, we're about to moon. Actually, we might moon. Let's see, just came out 3 minutes ago. So we have jobless claims, which is the one that we have been looking at. This was better than expected here. Jesus, come on, man. Ad blocker, you gotta chill, man. You gotta chill, bro. Okay, so measures the number of individuals who filed for unemployment insurance for the first time during the past week. This is the earliest U.S. economic data, but the price market impact varies from week to week. It has, you know, it peaked out in, you know, can you remember? Do you guys remember this huge, crazy unemployment claims, and then after that, it kind of has been dwindling down. Well, right now we're starting to see like a little upside again, like, you know, it's starting to creep back up again. So we'll see how this one actually fares out, because remember we had we had a period where it went down into like the 700s, and now it's starting to creep back into the 800s. Still better than the previous week. So we'll see how that performs. Market should look at this favorably, but then at the same time there's a lot of things creating downward pressure here. I see bearish formation, inability to break this demand zone over here. Sorry, the supply zone over here. And so we may see continued downside here, or just overall sideways movement. It's a possibility. It's a possibility. That's what I've been looking at. Also, the VIX is still up here. I don't know if you guys have been watching the VIX, but the VIX is on a uptrend, right? So fear is still in the market, okay? And yeah. Octopus eyes, man, what? ExxonMobil knows its carbon future keeps the data from view, COVID shots are permissible. Okay. Netflix chief collects 225 million in stock sale. Amazing. The world's most loathed industry gave us a vaccine in record time. That is true. This is actually pretty true. These places thought okay, cool. Apple's 549 AirPods Max headphones offer big sound and bugs. Ooh. You know, my friend who purchased this told me it's not worth it at all. So don't be going and buying this thing. I'm honestly happy with my AirPod Pros, to be honest. This thing looks just overkill. $500 for this, I wouldn't pay. Unfortunately, that's like just theft. What do you guys think? Would you purchase the $500 headphone from Apple? Or have any of you purchased it for Christmas or something? Let me know. On Wall Street Journal here, stock futures drift up ahead of economic data. Okay, the economic data is up already. Better than expected. Let's see. Etsy, Shopify. You know, this is crazy. Look at our Shopify chart. Remember? Do you guys remember this chart that we did during Shopify's live stream? And I left this here. Look at what happened, guys. Look at this. Look at that. I remember I drew this in with you guys. I was expecting it to go up into the supply zone. Look at it, where exactly we went to. How crazy is that? Sometimes, just how crazy is that, right? You know, let me get rid of these so you can see it a little better. If I get rid of this, and I get rid of maybe this, and I get rid of this, I get rid of this. Now you can see it clearly, right? We were looking for that ABCD wave, and we got that AB wave. It was an AB wave, not even a C wave. So that was crazy. We got there much quicker than we expected with Shopify, and we were calling bullish on this one too. Remember, this was an interesting one. We were trading in this kind of a little thing, and then huge volume came in, broke out. It went into the 61.8, and now it's gonna be rejected here, and it hit our target exactly on the nail. Right? There actually been a couple of these that we've really done successfully now. This is part of the watch list. Baidu. This was another one. Baidu is another one that we're looking at right now to make another move to the upside. I'm looking at Baidu to follow this trend here to the upside, to about $200 or so. This is what we're looking at for Baidu. So remember this one when I show it to you next. Obviously I'm not going to be right all the time, but you know, this is what I'm projecting for it to make another upside move here. It's been consolidating in this level for a while, above the demand zone. You know, I like this to the upside, to be honest. Presents a pretty good, decent entry. And look at this, it's already up $3 pre-market, right? And then what else was the other one? Chewy is the one that kind of went against us. So we can't always be right, remember? But remember, this one still, at some point, has to come down to this level, right? In fact, now this fib is a bit, it's going to be, yeah, we have to amend this fib now. This fib actually comes up to here now. And now this level becomes this level here. So we're actually moving this here now. So Chewy needs to come down to 92 to 95 here in the near term. This is where we need it to come down to. As a, you know, potential retracement here. Chewy has been running like crazy, so you know, no shock there, no shock there. Okay, actually we don't need the volume for this when we're looking at 1 hour charts. Okay, and then what else? There was a couple others that I was looking at. Starbucks, yes, remember Starbucks? We had this one on the watch list about 2 weeks ago. It gapped down, touched our target point at the 50% retracement, and then just snapped back up there. How crazy is that? How crazy, man? It's crazy. What else? Sunrun. Do you guys remember this one? The perfect cup and handle. That played out beautifully. This is as perfect as a cup and handle could be. You guys remember this? As perfect as it can be, man. That's the most perfect cup and handle formation you will ever see in your life. Like, honestly. Like, tell me you've seen another, like, cup and handle formation that's as perfect as this. This was beautiful, right? Came up, blasted through our demand supply zone up here. And it looks like it wants to continue running here. Sunrun wants to run. D-Dog. This one also blasted through our supply zone here. Nice uptrend. Looks like it continues. It wants to continue this uptrend here. I think maybe up to 118 once again. I don't know. It might be a possibility. The other one was, what was the one with the gap? I think maybe it's on the watch list. Let me see. The snipe list. CRM, I think it was. Yeah, wait, no, not CRM. It was, wait a second. Oh, Fastly. Fastly is the one. There we go. Fastly has a big gap above it. You see this? Also kind of like forming that curve shape, you know, wants to make that move up, consolidating nicely. This one, you know, broke out of this ascending kind of pattern here. This wedge has been consolidating above it. Looks like it wants to make an upside move here. Fastly. That's another one. Okay, cool. Those are just a couple that I'm looking at. that are not on the snipe list. Okay, I'm gonna get to the snipe list in a second here. This was an interesting one. Elon Musk said that he once approached Apple CEO Tim Cook about buying Tesla. How cool is that? I bet you didn't know that. He said, during the darkest days of the Model 3 program, I reached out to Tim Cook to discuss the possibility of Apple acquiring Tesla for 1/10 of our current value. But the Apple CEO refused to take the meeting. Damn, right? I know, kind of sad, huh? But it is what it is, right? I mean, he got rejected. Looking at the heat map here, we're seeing really flatness across the board. I don't really see much of opportunities unless you're looking at tech. And then some with consumer defensive. That's the ones that I would like to get into right now. Remember, you don't buy green when things are green. You buy red when things are green. In terms of pre-market movers here, we have Cognizant Technology, we have Omega Health, Care, Baker Hughes, Switch, Enphase Energy. This was on our scanner actually. This one's been moving quite a lot lately. Nice little uptrend. A lot of stocks have been moving up like crazy, so I would say be extremely careful. This period of like over exuberance might get us caught in a bad time, so be extremely careful. What else? Let's see. Fliver Systems, whatever that is. Moderna down 3%, just probably from I think it's just like consolidation, I guess. This one, yeah, this one playing this one to the downside is not a bad idea at all. Playing this to 100, damn, that's a big gap down actually. This is a good one to play on the downside. Yeah, you know what? A break below 120. It's already down below there in pre-market actually. This is great to play for intraday today. Perhaps if we can get volume momentum on a move up, you should short this. I would say. Looks great to the downside. It's been consolidating below the 200 moving average too on the 1 hour. Looks like very soon it's gonna have a death cross. Keep your eyes on that one. And then over on this side, what the hell is that? Ling Tzu. What the heck is that? What's the ticker? Li Z. Chinese stock for sure. What does this company do? Package software. Up 23%. Jesus. Pre-market trading gonna be wild with this one. Whoa. Okay, now I take that back. Please don't trade this stock. Looks ridiculous. This looks like a nightmare to trade. I mean, unless you know what you're doing with the level 2 book. I would say avoid this one. And let's see here. Okay. Jaguar Health. What else? Sundial. Okay. Foresight. Okay, cool. Not much there. Apple up 0.5 point. Boeing. Salesforce up. Yep, I've been calling Salesforce for a while too. I told you guys I added Salesforce to my long-term portfolio a while back. Baba and Salesforce have been added to my long-term portfolio, guys. I want to make it extremely clear that I started adding Salesforce around here to about 2 weeks ago. I announced this to the live stream. Also, I added Baba, and I'm going to continue to add Baba. Okay, I like both of these stocks. They're undervalued. They're great companies. They rule different areas, different sectors. CRM obviously with customer relationship management, and Baba with cloud computing and AI and all those kinds of things, especially with a very low cost structure. I like businesses like that. Salesforce is just a powerhouse, right? Especially with Salesforce acquisition. I think that was an irrational sell-off. This was a irrational sell-off that will see the stock send it even higher in the future. So I'm accumulating positions here on this discount. When no one wants to buy, that's when you step in and buy. And we see a break above this resistance now. We may go bullish here, you know, up to the 240s, 250s. Also, these options are trading pretty cheaply, by the way. If you were looking at February or March 240, 250 calls, they're trading only at $900 to $1,300. Obviously, today, those are going to be much more expensive. But if you bought them when they were lower, you know, those were great ones to hold. Like February, March, those were great. Okay, cool. Now, another one. Guys, do you remember all the Walmart selling that we saw? Do you guys remember that? You remember how much Walmart has been sold? You remember how you know, we've been seeing a lot of Walmart being sold, guys? You remember all this selling, guys? All this selling? Well, coincidence much. Look at the headline. Walmart stock falls after DOJ files lawsuit alleging role in opioid crisis. How crazy is that? And then they blasted back the DOJ in a response, saying that they were cherry-picking documents, blaming pharmacists for not second-guessing the doctors, and then, you know, empowered this, then this, and this, and this. How interesting is this, though? People in the chat, you know, let me know. Well, what do you guys think about this? I mean, don't you find it interesting? I honestly didn't think much of it. I thought they were hitting like some kind of a performance bonus. But now that this came out, I'm like, you naughty SOBs. You knew something was going on. They probably scheduled the sale sometime a couple of months back when they knew, or they got issued subpoenas, which is completely legal, by the way. How crazy is that? Apart from that, actually not much other things being sold. Today, or no, 2 days ago, we had Costco director sell a bit of shares, not really that much. MDT, Medtronics, this guy sold 20% of his shares. EVP and CEO, President of Surgical. He sold 20% of his holdings, about $1.2 million. MDT. That one might be a good one to play as well. You never know. To the downside. Looks interesting. But yeah, so you know, these are kinds of things. Also, remember who the other one was? Remember Mark Zuckerberg? You remember Mark Zuckerberg? I've been talking about Mark Zuckerberg unloading his shares for the past 2 weeks now. You guys know this. I've been talking about it. And I have been also adding to that idea that Facebook has been bearish. Okay? And look at what Facebook stock is doing. It broke below this pennant and it has been steadily moving down. So I have a new projection for Facebook here. And it's on the snipe list. So I'll go through it right now with you guys. So we'll go from the bottom up here. So Facebook, antitrust lawsuit. Zuckerberg has been offloading shares, so we pointed out for the past 2 weeks. Consolidating and broke below the pennant. That's the catalyst. The EJA risk opinion here favors the downside. We like playing this to the downside with a possible $15 move. Use risk management through proper position sizing here and keep it defined. Don't be overly zealous here. I would say be risk defined and take this to the downside. I see the ABCD wave pattern going something like this, you know, come up to a retest of this resistance up here before moving another move down. Obviously, I'm just putting this on the bottom of the demand zone here, but obviously we could go, you know, here. Oh, sorry. We could obviously go a little higher here and then come back up here at the 61.8. But this is the new projection for Facebook for me personally. I think it's going to move down test this bottom channel here once again, and then this pennant will be invalidated as a pattern. But we're going to leave this here, you know, to see what happens in the future. So Facebook's a bearish possibility here. As I was telling you, the focus of the team last night was to find bearish plays because we believe that the market's going to actually continue to move further down. After consolidating up here for a while, we see that buyers are fatiguing. And even though we may get a Christmas rally, we feel comfortable betting this to the downside in the S&P 500 and the Dow Jones. We see bearish patterns forming. So with good news coming out, that actually may cause the market to sell off instead of, you know, continue its run up. So that's your Facebook there. Next one on the list is Disney. We like this one because it's been consolidating where it's at for a long time, and it's exhibiting bearish behavior. It's kind of like falling with the, you know, kind of low volume here. We're looking at a pennant. It may continue to consolidate here, but we're also looking at this being a bearish play potentially. So Disney here, hold up, let me get this marker sorted out. Disney here may do one of these and then move down ultimately into this little 23.6 pocket here. Also remember that if it breaks below this level here, this, what, 61.8 fib, we have a huge drop here with the gap to fill, and we are getting close to that gap. So this is going to act like a magnet. Okay. Yeah, that's my very beautiful magnet, by the way. I know I have amazing drawing skills, guys. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. So yeah, Disney here looks bearish. I like this in line with the index idea. Let's say SPY sells off. Disney is a big percentage of SPY. It's one of the bigger holdings. So the catalyst here is with news that Trump not wanting to pass stimulus bill just yet. We believe that Disney can see some downside. If people don't receive stimulus, then consumer spending is down. Nobody's going to go to Disneyland. Nobody's going to use Disney products in general, except for Disney Plus. So that's overall going to hurt Disney's model. Risk to reward ratio here, downside is with the potential gap fill. And SPY looks bearish. Disney is a big percentage of SPY holdings. So this is our catalyst and simple idea. You can click on this, see the link for the chart. This is our downside projection. Okay. Yeah, sadly, I just said that. That was literally the first thing that I just said. Facebook. That was what we covered, the first one. Next one is CRM, which we are actually going to be flipping on the other side here with this one. We're flipping bullish on CRM, despite market being bearish here. This might actually be one that rallies with the market selling off. Irrational sell-off upon the Slack acquisition. We believe this is a fundamentally good company, currently undervalued. This is a great time to start building a position. Also, there is a gap fill above right here that we see potentially, which it can go up to fill today or, you know, within this time period. So looking at this here, you know, looking here, we want to see this. Actually, hold up. Sorry, wrong one. So this low here. So this is swing low. This is swing high here. Swing low, swing high. We'll do it from here to here. Actually, this is the swing low, swing high. Swing low, swing high here. Okay, fine. Here to here. Okay, cool. So with CRM here, we're looking at, obviously, this is going to be your demand zone. Oh, did I just mess up the color? Yeah, I did. Here we go. And above us here is going to be your supply zone. Actually, this candle here. And we're looking at some sort of a ABCD move here. So maybe, you know, potentially A move down back to this level here, test this, and then a B up to test this. 200 moving average here, somewhere in between. Then a C wave back down, possibly to test this old level here. And then ultimately a move up. We may see up to the 61.8. So this is more than likely the movement for CRM here. We're looking at a forecast range of about 5%. 5%, you know, maybe a month out. So somewhere around that amount of time. Obviously, this is just a very rough projection. But looking at this, you know, this may be the potential area where we will revisit. Okay. Okay, so this is the projection for CRM. I drew it in. Let's save that. Make sure that we have this on the running. Actually, let me just update this chart right here so that you guys can have access to it. There we go. And then last but not least, we have Pen. This one's been running for like days. Pen has been moving for days now, like straight up. So this one's an interesting one, and the team agrees that this one can go either way. So we're calling this either way. We see, pretty much this moving in either direction. So we want to be cautious here because we're sitting right in the center of both these supply and demand zones. So with Pen, this has been a multi-day runner with showing signs of overheating. We feel this may correct in the next week or so. This may potentially be a double play, both bullish and bearish. But the risk to reward ratio favors downside, but it could continue running if we're being honest. So we want to watch this one closely based on the intraday value and volume and momentum to play this one close to the vest. This is a day trade / scalp setup. This may be a potential runner or a potential sell-off after running. That's what we feel over here. So this one is a very careful, like you got to be careful with this one, okay? All right, well, I'm gonna take a little bit of a break now and show you guys a little bit of a video. Are you guys ready? If you guys are ready for the promo for the Everyday Growth Advisors return of the, kind of like the 1st January announcement, I want to do the second one right now. If you're ready, throw a little bit of love in the chat so that I can, I know that you guys are, kind of, listening to me, and I like hearing from you guys. All right, so here's your second teaser.
Hey guys, my name is Andrew, checking in from the San Francisco Bay Area. Some of the biggest key takeaways for his points on being patient, maintaining risk management, and learning the fundamentals of a company to make informed investments. I've applied these keys to my trading style and has taught me the importance of planning the trade and trading the plan. We don't chase out here.
Most trading communities offer trade setups and opportunities, but fail to explain what they see and why they believe it'll be successful. What makes EGA different is you'll not only learn what options are, but how to identify high success trade opportunities that fit your trading style.
Immediately blew my mind. The classes in the first 2 days was like pointing out all the mistakes that I had been doing like since I started and just getting lucky pretty much.
He has an unbelievable natural talent for teaching. The way in which he distills things, it makes it so easy to understand.
It's given me so much more confidence when I'm looking at my charts, when I'm doing my analysis. Overall, it just helps you when you're about to make your trade.
Prior to taking the class, I really had no idea what I was doing in trading, and I was losing a lot of money. 5 months following the class, I've been able to accumulate $28,000 in profits.
So the cat is out of the bag. EGA resumes mentorship courses on the 1st of January. I hope that you guys are ready for this new system. It is going to completely blow your mind. We are doing things a completely different way. It's going to be so much more structured. I'm very happy with the results of what my team and me have been working on tirelessly for at least 2 months now. And this is just some of the things that our EGA mentees and alumni have to say about the courses that they have been taking. Of course, the cat is out of the bag, and obviously you can't access the website right now because we are coming soon, but save the URL. LearnCompoundGrow.com will go live on the 1st of January, and I cannot wait for you guys to see what we have done for you guys. If you are excited for this, show some love in the chat. I really hope that you are, because I honestly have been working really hard on this, and I'm really, really happy with what we have built. It's just going to be something that it's going to blow your mind. And I really just hope that, you guys will like it and enjoy it. So we'll be posting this little snippet on Instagram later today. And I hope that, you guys will show some love. If you see it on Instagram, show some love in the comments. We love hearing from you. And we always like to interact with you guys on Instagram. Also, I'm going to try and make these Q&As on Instagram weekly so that, you guys can ask questions on there as well. So yeah, keep watching that space. Okay, Instagram is where we're going to be releasing a lot of information going forward. So yeah, and then this live stream, you guys by attending this live stream, you get the first dibs on everything. You get the first announcements, and you get the first everything. So just to give you guys a little bit of a idea on what's going to be happening. So closer to sometime next week on Wednesday, we'll be having another video that we'll be putting out. And then on the 1st, I'm going to be holding a keynote, which will be a live keynote on YouTube live stream. This will be the complete announcement. So far, you guys have been kind of receiving, I want to say, teasers. I'm going to be holding the keynote at perhaps 2 p.m. Eastern time, so that you guys can all attend at the right time. I want this to be something that everybody can attend. The keynote is going to go through exactly what we've been building, all of the products that we've been building, a complete introduction to the new EGA V2 that is going forward starting the 1st of January, including all the products, including all of the offerings that we provide, and the complete overhaul to the mentorship course system. Okay, majority of the content is also going to be recalibrated, but don't worry, it's not a complete change. We're just adding little bits of things here and there to change things up and keep our content fresh. So that's something that I've been working on, and yeah, I hope that you're looking forward to it, because I am massively. Awesome. So that concludes our snipe list. Feel free to check that one out whenever. Also, not many on this. Let's see. Okay, so here we go with GE, the intrinsic valuation with General Electric. Now, this one is actually a pretty difficult one to value. GE is actually a pretty old company, but then they kind of had a merger in 2005, and so we're looking at a lot of different metrics that we have to do valuation from. All in all, this stock has a considerable upside. So here is what I see. So the intrinsic value for this stock is actually about $13.84 currently, based on a 10-year projected cash flow analysis. We're expecting losses of about 16.4% this year, and then 5% of gains next year. These are assumptions. And then 3% the years after that, and then followed by a perpetual growth rate of 2% going forward in the last 3 years. Also, EBITDA is going to be projected based on revenue. Our CapEx is projected at a 6% range. We hope that they actually increase CapEx expense. And this is something that we feel this company should be doing to constantly innovate. Working capital here, we're looking at an average of about 40% net working capital. Depreciation and amortization should be around 6%, which is the average between the last 5 years. And we're going to go with that. The tax rate at 26%. This tax rate may fluctuate based on losses. And then the discount rate at between 7 to 8%. This company has generally quite a low discount rate because of the business segments that it operates within. Terminal value ranges between 2.2 to 3.2x revenue multiple, which gives us the intrinsic valuation of $13.84, roughly giving us a 30% upside from the price of the stock today. So I've gone ahead and put that in there. We have GE's price over here. And so let me update it into our file value here, $13.84. Here we go. So that concludes GE. I was looking at a lot of different metrics here. Also, remember, I went through this very briefly. Their negative cash flow in terms of revenues and free cash flow has just recently turned positive again, the trailing 12 months, which is a good sign for the company. But they have raised cash through other means. That's the reason why they are FCF positive. The cash and cash equivalents are sitting at a whopping $86 billion, which is great for this business. Okay. And equity-wise, they're sitting at $34 billion. The total debt at $80 billion, it puts them in a little bit of a rocky phase because the debt to equity ratio here is a little skewed. But for a company like GE, which has a very strong government backing, we actually view this as a positive development. This company can have slightly higher debt. That's the whole reason why this stock has been selling off for the longest time, and now is showing signs of a reversal. Okay. So GE here looks like a great purchase if we can get a retracement back down to the $10 level. We personally like this from $10, then taking this up to the upside at $13. We need the retracement first before we can take this to the upside. Okay. So don't be getting in like right now. Wait for that 60-cent drop or so, you know, a retest of this dual zone here, and then, you know, we can probably take this to the upside. I may consider taking about 1,000 shares of this in time to come, you know, just to hold it and trust my own valuation here. I'll let you know when I do decide to take that. Not yet though, not yet. It is undervalued, has 30% upside, and I wouldn't mind taking 30% upside. Looks like a good return on investment. Fundamentally, the company is doing okay. Revenues are starting to recover, but still need some work done. And we hope that the full year revenue here performs better than expected. I think that's what investors are pricing in here. That's the reason for this rally. Okay. All right. Interest coverage here a little lower than expected. Current ratio and quick ratio here higher. This is because they have a huge amount of cash, which is a good thing. So they can weather a storm. They can also, you know, keep up with their investing needs, their financing needs, which is good. So all in all, this company is doing okay. I wouldn't say like it's a screaming buy, but it's definitely not a screaming sell. I would say this is more like a hold. You know, it's like a hold or add more if the price comes down. Like add more if the price comes down only. Okay. I was just reading the forward-looking statements here about the pandemic, blah, blah, blah. Apart from that, yeah, not really that much here, actually. And then this was, I was looking at their capital assets excluding liquidity and also the debt to equity ratios, long-term debt maturities here. These were just a couple of things that I was taking into account for the valuation. Power and renewables, what they're seeing, what they're doing. So they're expecting fiscal year 20 service orders down, driven by upgrades in discretionary, and then remain on track to deliver 40 to 50 of their power supply units by the end of this year. And what else? Reducing the headcount by about 600 people in the third quarter. And 1 billion gas power fixed cost out to 2.5 billion by 2021. And these are some things that they're looking at to do into the future for renewable energy. So these are all things you kind of have to keep track of. If you're doing fundamental analysis, you're really, looking at it from an investor standpoint, you can't really just take a stab on it based on technicals. That's not the way to go. This is, it makes sense, but you have to put in your intrinsic valuation, make a lot of different things together with it to make that case that you're trying to build. Okay. All right, cool. All right, so we're done with this. All right, cool. I actually have time to answer questions today. So go ahead, put your questions into the chat, and I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. In the meantime, if you're here and you're enjoying the stream and everything that we have to offer, make sure you smash the like button. I can't express how much that means to us. If you just take a second out of your day to hit the like button, that would be really awesome. That helps us a lot, by promoting the stream to other people so the EGA tribe can get bigger. Okay. Good morning. What's up? What's up, X Marta Spot? Good morning. Hi, Santosh. Sat. What's up, Shoei? Good morning. Azusina, Devin. How are you doing? Dean, Tor, Anders, Melissa, Black Korean. What's up, man? M, Michael, Sebly, Morris. I see all you guys there. Steve, what up? Raj, how you doing? Ryan, how you doing? Keston, hi. Andrew. All right, T can't wait for the 1-1, riding with you till death do us apart. Thank you, Landon. I want to also put it out there. If you are somebody who is passionate about helping everyday growth advisors, I would really appreciate if you reach out to me. Okay. Oh, you missed the announcement? You guys want me to play the announcement again? I mean, I could do it if you want. I personally don't mind. It's 1 minute. You can watch it again. Here you go.
Hey guys, my name is Andrew, checking in from the San Francisco Bay Area. Some of the biggest key takeaways for his points on being patient, maintaining risk management, and learning the fundamentals of a company to make informed investments. I've applied these keys to my trading style, and it has taught me the importance of planning the trade and trading the plan. We don't chase out here.
That's right, we don't chase.
Trading communities offer trade setups and opportunities, but fail to explain what they see and why they believe it'll be successful. What makes EGA different is you'll not only learn what options are, but how to identify high success trade opportunities that fit your trading style.
Immediately blew my mind. The classes in the first 2 days was like pointing out all the mistakes that I had been doing since I started and just getting lucky pretty much.
He has an unbelievable natural talent for teaching. The way in which he distills things and makes it so easy to understand.
It's given me so much more confidence when I'm looking at my charts, when I'm doing my analysis. Overall, it just helps you when you're about to make your trade.
Prior to taking the class, I really had no idea what I was doing in trading, and I was losing a lot of money. 5 months following the class, I've been able to accumulate $28,000 in profits.
Wave number 13 starts January 1st. Get your notebooks ready, your pens blazing, and yeah, I hope that you guys are ready for this new paradigm, because I'm telling you that this new system, it's gonna blow your mind. I've tried my very best just to give you guys a little bit of an idea on what is coming. I've tried my very best to distill the best parts of EGA and condense them into a all-encompassing one-stop area or one-stop shop where you can really succeed in what you're trying to do. And remember that our focus has never been on providing signals. Our focus has always been on providing quality content and insights, as well as reports and research that will allow you to make better trading decisions as an investor and a trader. And that will continually be our focus in 2021. We don't want to focus on what other Discord communities and other communities are doing, because EGA is different and our vision for the future is different. As I've mentioned many times before, EGA takes a non-traditional approach to learning, compounding, and growing. And we don't want to have a system which we constantly feed you information where you don't learn. We want you to be able to graduate from our school and be on your own. But if you want to stay with us, you have the option to do that as well in 2021. So hint, you will have the option to stay within a close-knit, tight community of traders who will be there to support you and your growth journey forward. And we will all grow together and grow our portfolios in a very transparent and efficient manner. So, yeah. Will there be a Discord? Show you gotta chill, bro. You know, I can't be telling you these things. You know, it's like this is all like a very you know, sensitive questions. You know, like you're asking me for my credit card number or something. No, I'm just kidding. You'll find out soon. You'll find out soon. Okay, you'll find out soon. Will there be a EGA Discord? Will there? If there is a EGA Discord, just believe me that it will be the best Discord. Okay. I remember one thing. When I make something, if I create something, I create the best thing. I don't believe in creating something that other people have done. I believe in creating something that nobody else has done and build on the standards that I have for myself, or what I would expect as somebody who is a paying member of a community. Okay, so you can absolutely believe that the value that you receive, if there was something like that, would be non-comprehensible. Okay. All right, let's do this. So I think somebody had some ticker breakdowns for me. Let's see. Blah 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 blah. AirPods Pros are sick. If you guys are EGA live stream, smash the like button. Yes, please smash the like button. Of course, I knew you were being invested. Da, da, da. FB downside triangle. Yeah, that's what I said. Sadly, I was talking about FB earlier. I don't know if you missed it, but yeah, we were talking about FB here. Let me just show you the chart once again. This is our projection for Facebook down here. We're looking at an ABCD wave down to the 61.8 at 252. That's what we're looking at here. About a 6% move. AMD bearish candle on the daily. Okay, let's have a look at that. Well, AMD here did exactly what we expected it to do. I don't know if you guys remember this, but we have done this projection in the past. We were expecting to actually come down here, went further down even, came down here, bearish candle in the daily. Let's have a look. Let me delete this away now. Actually, this is a bullish candle in the daily. This is not a bearish candle. This is a very bullish candle. This is a hammer. This is a hammer candle. Let's see. I don't know. I feel like this may actually go bullish. Remember what we said about AMD here. We were expecting for that retrace and then the move up here. So if you're talking realistically about how I see AMD moving here, you know, we might look at this kind of a move here where we go up here and then come back down. You know, somewhere between here and here, I would say somewhere here. And then C wave up to perhaps the fib here. No, actually, I take that back. The C wave should be up here actually. Yeah. The D wave should be down here. There we go. This looks more probable, like AMD's trajectory into the future here. You know, moving upward on an uptrend. This is still on an uptrend. Looks interesting. Okay. So I think the projection here should be pretty much from here up to this level here. We're looking at an 8% move perhaps from, you know, where we are right now. We'll see how close we can get to this one. Bull flag breakout, you know, we're seeing consolidation above it. It looks good. Okay, let's see what's the other one. I might have missed it, but is there an indicator or something for the ABC wave on Shopify? For Shopify, we had a projection that hit on the mark here. The ABCD wave was up to the target up here, and we actually hit that target yesterday. It was perfect on target. Hit the 61.8 zone and then came back down. We might see this now kind of make a down move. So now that it's here, you know, we may see kind of like consolidation here for a little bit, and then a down move maybe here, something like that. That may be Shopify's projection here. Let me just save this real quick. Remember, our intrinsic valuation for Shopify is 1123, so this is now overvalued by almost $100+. Okay, so be extremely careful. Okay, what else? T can't wait for 1-1. The riding with you till death do us apart. Thank you, Landon. MT 25 calls for 115. Let's have a look. What is this? Wow. Esseler what? Non-energy minerals steel company. Okay. You said 24 calls for 115. Yeah, probably. I mean, it looks super bullish. Jeez. This is crazy. Wow. What the heck? Oh, wow. This has a big upside, too. Looks interesting. Jeez, this looks like a company with a lot of history, man. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that's crazy. I would say be careful here, Landon. It's approaching like a very strong level of resistance. I don't know if you saw that, but this level of resistance here seems like a very strong level of resistance. This right here. Be careful. And it also looks like it's consolidating. I mean, it could move another wave up, but then honestly, I feel like the upside here is limited, Landon. Just be careful, man. I don't like taking this one when it's already run so much. You know what I mean? Zoom looking cheap, ready to pop soon. Yeah, this was a good. That was a good one. Zoom is a good one. I feel like Zoom's a good one. So you're saying Zoom 450 calls 219, 450 up here. Yeah, that's decent actually. Why don't you wait for the break above the 420 level before entering Zoom? You know, wait for that little wave up with momentum on Zoom. A retest, and then you can enter right here to make that 450 move. That's what I would recommend. Sorry, ticker TA. Let's go. We want to make more money before Santa comes. That's right. Congrats, T. Thank you, Keston. Appreciate that. Pins about to break out. It's ascending wedge. Looks angry. Oh yeah, this looks interesting. Oh yeah, this looks great. Okay. I kind of want to say though, this is probably going to consolidate for a bit more. But I do see the upside. I would recommend options for a month out at least, and then do, you know, so if you want to do the extension here, you have a swing high, a swing low. This would be your swing high, swing low. So we look at this point here. Looking at this here, we would do targets at 75 here. This would be your target. This would be the target here, I would say. Yeah, yeah, that sounds good. Jan 29 sounds good. Your target should be about 75. So I would say $75 calls would be decent from like a month out. Shopify 1250 put 1231 expiry because it ran too much a short time and it is in supply zone. Yep, I agree with that one. 1250 puts. Yep. I like that. Santosh. That's a good one. Shopify puts there look good. Just make sure you don't overcommit. Like, don't overexpose yourself. Just buy one contract, and then if it starts to move in your favor and breaks below this, what is this? 1258. Then you can add another one and play the downside to 123 or 124, somewhere there. That's right. We have to choose a new ticker, guys. Come on. Can we choose a new ticker for next week, please? Everybody, please vote on it right now. We have 55 of you, so it should be easy enough to make a decision. Let me pull up the past tickers. By the way, guys, if you are Everyday Growth Advisor mentee and you still want to submit a video testimonial, I would really love it. And, you know, reach out to me on Instagram or reach out to me on Discord, just like how those people who were part of that video, they reached out to me. I really do appreciate these, and, you know, I'll make it worth your while. So thank you very much if you reached out and you did it, you know, I appreciate it. So we've done all of these. Let's see. Ooh, IQ. What do you guys know about IQ? Fun fact, I used to own, like, I don't know, a huge position in IQ, like 2,700 shares before. I like that company actually, but it's having a insignificant sell-off right now. T, remember when I called out Piton breakout 2 weeks ago when setting up that triangle? Yes, I do remember that, dude, and it freaking ripped. It was crazy. Yeah, this was a good one too. Too bad I didn't play it. We had a downside projection here. Look at how this was one that went completely the other way. We were looking at this one to go to the downside, remember? And then this one has completely negated. So this is all not valid anymore. Let me just delete this away. So see, we don't have a 100% success rate, but as long as we win more than we lose, this is great, right? If the setups don't play out, we don't take them. That's the benefit. In case you can't tell, we're all waiting to join the EGA Discord team. Make the announcement. Don't worry, it's just you know, hang on to your saddle. Bought 40 cents contracts on pins yesterday. 75 calls for 115. Sounds good. I think you could play a gamma play there. Pins, okay. New eBay ticker. eBay. Have we done eBay before? No, we have not done eBay before. We've done PayPal. We've never done eBay. IQ, ZTS, EW. What is EW? Edwards Life Sciences. It's healthcare technology. ZTS. What's ZTS? Pharmaceuticals. Electronic Arts. Blink. Blink Charging. EA. 2 votes for EA, 2 votes for IQ. So far, 2 for 2. EA or IQ? IQ is a good one. I like this company. I don't know if you guys heard of this company. It's a Chinese stock. Sold off big time. Also another EA bet. Another EA. Electronic Arts. EA. IQ. Cause. I've never heard of them. So IQ is kind of like the Netflix slash Disney slash Twitch of China. They do, like, you know how Chinese companies kind of roll into all their services. So IQ is one of those that does gaming, does short form content, long form content. So I see. Okay, so let's do a vote between EA and IQ right now. Let's do a vote between EA and IQ. All right, go. EA or IQ? Everybody vote. 52 of you guys. Come on. There's only 10 people who voted. Come on, guys. I'm sure you guys are ready to vote. IQ. Okay, I see 2 IQs so far. 3 IQs. IQ, EA, IQ, EA, EA. Okay. 3 EAs, 4 IQs, 5 IQs, 6, 7 IQs, 8 IQ, 9 IQ, 10, 5, 6 EA, 11, 12 IQ. Okay. I guess it's going to be IQ then. ETE. EA 8. All right, we have a winner. IQ it will be. IQ. We'll do this one for next week. Remember that this stream is not going to be live on Friday, so don't come back on Friday. We're going to be taking a break on the stream. I want to take this moment to say Merry Christmas from Team EGA. Happy holidays. I hope that you and your family have a very prosperous season of giving and love and joy. We have great things coming up this year, and we can't wait to just be a part of your growth in this next coming year. So Merry Christmas to everybody who's here and everybody listening to the stream. And we love all of you. We really do. We want to definitely be here for you guys through 2021, and we want to really diversify the content on YouTube as well. That's something that we're working on. And yeah, so we'll see you back on Monday with IQ as the new ticker. We'll be reverting back to a Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule next week. Wait, is the stock market open on New Year's Day? Wait, no. Let's see. So Thanksgiving, Christmas. Okay, so then New Year's Day. Oh wait. So actually, markets. Okay. So actually, it's only Christmas and. Okay, so New Year's is regular, right? So I guess we'll be trading all these days. And then on the 1st, as I said, I'm planning to do a live keynote speech on YouTube. And also we'll be making a simultaneous announcement on Instagram at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. So I'm guessing on Friday the 1st, we're actually going to have a modified stream time. Instead of the usual time pre-market, we'll do one post-market. So that we can announce the range of products that we're going to be, announcing on the 1st. And that's going to happen on... Actually, hold on. It's going to happen on... Oh, wait a second. It's going to be on the 31st, I think, for you guys. Oh yeah, it's gonna be on the 31st for you guys. Right, that's right. Okay, I'll figure out the timing and I'll let you guys know closer to the date, and I'll make sure that it's all in Eastern time so that you guys can get your bearings right. In the meantime, have a great weekend, guys. Happy holidays. Love you all. I'll see you guys on Monday. Take care and be safe. Peace out, guys.